Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this tutorial. First, we're going to go ahead and start by priming our eyelids, and I'm using the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. Using my ring finger, I'm going to go ahead and pat that in and blend it all over the eyelid. Today, I'm going to be taking my new Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette and taking the shade Soft Peach with a blending brush. I'm going to blend that into my crease, going back and forth and in a circular sweeping motion. Once you've finished blending the shade Soft Peach, we're going to take the shade Morocco with the brush that the palette came with, and we're going to go ahead and place that right into our crease. When you're done placing the color into your crease, you're going to use the opposite end of that same brush and blend that all out. Now for this next part, we're going to need something that has a flat edge in order to create a wing shape using the same shade Morocco and the other opposite end of the brush. And then once again, anytime you do place shadow, you want to make sure that you blend that out. And see, a crisp edge. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. There's really never a thing as too much blending when you're doing an eyeshadow look, so just anytime you do any step, make sure you go back and blend. So now I'm going to go ahead and take that same flat edge, I think it was like a clear protector for my NARS blush, and the shade Soft Peach, and blend that into my crease. I was getting a little bit tired of blending here. Taking my Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Edgy Emerald, I'm going to use a flat synthetic brush and go ahead and pack that all over the lid. Make sure that when you do place this color tattoo, you avoid getting it into the crease. There's going to be a little tiny head popping in soon. That's my little boy. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade Azure in the palette and go ahead and pack that all over where I placed that Maybelline color tattoo. He's trying to help me put some makeup on. And I also took that same clear protector thing and used that to sharpen up the edge. Look at, he knows how much blending goes in, so he's trying to help me out. I pretty much have to do my makeup like this all the time because everywhere I go, my kids want to go. So yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and take the kind of flat edge of the brush, and then I'm taking an e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm blending the edge where I placed that blue shadow into the Morocco and the Soft Peach shade. And to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to use this Milani powder eyeshadow in the shade French Vanilla, and I'm using a double-ended brush by Equal Tools. And using a makeup wipe, I'm going to go ahead and clean out all the fallout, that way we can go into the face. And taking my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, I'm going to go ahead and place that on my T-zone and rub that in, and then pat that in to make sure that it really fills in the pores. And to prime under my eyes, I'm going to take my Benefit Puff Off, and I usually like to put 3 dots and then blend that in. And then to correct any dark circles, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange, and this helps counteract any blue color under your eye. And then on top of that, I'm going to place my EX1 Invisiwear foundation, and I'm blending that in with a Real Techniques buffing brush, I believe it's called. I'll have all the products and names listed down below. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and blend that all over the face. And then to actually cover and conceal, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. To blend that concealer in, I'm going to use the ABH Cosmetics Beauty Sponge, which is kind of like a beauty blender, but it's definitely not a dupe because it's not as soft and bouncy, but I mean it does the job. And then to blend the inner corner, I like to go in with my finger. And I noticed that I took off a little bit of the blue eyeshadow with my concealer, so I'm going to go ahead and pat some blue back onto the lid. And to set that or bake the concealer, I'm going to take my NYC loose powder with just a regular cosmetic wedge. And now I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face using my NARS Laguna bronzer. And I like to take that onto my cheeks and my forehead, anywhere where I feel like I'm lacking a little bit of, color. And then to contour, I'm going to use my NYX powder blush in the shade Taupe with an e.l.f. contouring brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and contour the cheeks, to make the face look a little bit slimmer. And then to make my contour line look a little sharper, I'm going to take the same translucent powder with that same cosmetic wedge and then sharpen the edge up. With my M509 Morphe brush, I'm going to go ahead and sweep that loose powder off of my eyes, and then going in with the shade Morocco, I'm going to blend a little bit of that under the eyes, and then using the other side of the dual-ended brush, I'm going to take the shade Azure and blend that onto the lower lash line. And on my waterline, I'm taking this LA Girl gel liner in the shade Royal Blue, just to add to that, blue theme that I'm going for. And then here I'm just sweeping off the loose powder that I placed underneath my contour line, and that really does help just define that contour line and make everything look clean. And today I'm going to be adding some falsies using the Salon Perfect lashes in the shade 6 in in the number 615. I'm going to go ahead and place those onto my eyes. My favorite lash glue definitely is this Revlon lash adhesive. It dries really quickly and it lasts literally all day. And using lash applicators really do help out. And then for my lower lashes, I'm just going to add mascara. And I love this little brush because of the wand. It's very tiny and it gets into all the lashes. For my blush, I'm going to take this blush from NARS called Deep Throat. I know their names are pretty, offensive, but whatever. Then to highlight, which is my favorite part, obviously, is the Laura Gellar Baked Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey. It's literally just a true gold, and it's so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and pop a little bit onto my nose and the inner corners. And for lips, I'm going to take MAC's Angel Lipstick, and I'm going to top that off with a little bit of Rimmel's Lip Lacquer in the shade Nude Eclipse. I'm going to pat that in with my finger to blend it in. And finally, to set the face and add a little dewy look, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralize Charged Water. And that's it, guys. We're all done. I hope y'all like this video. If you do like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.